Hey, it's your girl Clary, your nutritional health coach. And today I'm going to share with you some simple little things that you can do to help you to stop eating badly. And why do we want to stop eating badly? Because we want to feel healthier. We want to have more energy and we want to be able to enjoy our lives. And if we are eating bad, we are not in the long term going to be able to enjoy our lives. So the main aspect we're going to focus on today is hydration. I'm going to touch on some other things too, but I want to talk about hydration because I think it's something that we do overlook when it comes to eating bad. So we know how tempting it can be to eat unhealthy. Unhealthy food is fast. Unhealthy food is easy. It is accessible. And let's not forget, it does taste good. Okay. I love a good cookie. Okay. A cake, all that jazz, some really yummy deep fried chicken is always a hit. So I get it. So I will definitely be sharing with you things that I have done and you could do to go ahead and make some better habits and changes. Okay. So first of all, let's start talking about hydration. Hydration, if you're dehydrated, you will actually feel more hungry. There's a lot of research that suggests this, and we'll touch on this research here. So research from the Journal of Human Nutrition and Dietetics found that even mild dehydration can trigger cravings, especially for salty and sugary snacks, which is very interesting. Drinking enough water can actually help you curb those cravings. The University of Illinois conducted a study and found that individuals who drank water before meals consumed fewer calories, resulting in weight loss and healthier eating habits. So definitely work on staying hydrated. That's going to basically help you make better choices because your body has a hydration. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it's important. Welcome to Work It Lady Podcast, where it's time to put in the work regarding educating yourself on all areas of your health and well-being. At Work It Lady Podcast, we are dedicated to empowering women to take control of their health and mental well-being. Our mission is to provide women with the knowledge, inspiration, and tools needed to transform their lives, from improving nutrition and fitness, navigating womanhood, and if you're a mom, excelling at motherhood. Step 1, like this episode. Step 2, share it with someone you love, and even the haters, they need help too. Step 3, subscribe on podcasts, subscribe on YouTube, join our mailing list to stay in the loop on classes and events. I am so happy you made it here, girl. Actually works Thank in conjunction with, being hydrated and the nutrient dense food that you eat. So if you're dehydrated, your body can't really get those nutrients to where it needs to go. It can't push, all the different things to all the body mechanisms that it needs to. And that first mechanism it's going to be pushed to is your bloodstream. So again, think blood volume and, how hydration and your water, levels are going to affect that. It's the same thing with your appetite. So if you're dehydrated, you're going to be more hungry because your body's trying to get nutrients to those different places and can't do it because it doesn't have the water it needs to push it there. So it's kind of like, think river, and when you have a full river, the water just flows and goes where it needs to go. So some things that you can do, make sure you have water with you. Like if you go out for work and things like that, just drink water throughout the day. That is going to help you to feel full. And again, I don't like to say feel full because if you're hungry, you need to eat. We're not trying to trick our bodies out of nutrients and calories that it needs. What we're trying to do is make sure that we're not overindulging because we're not hydrated enough. So that's the thing. So no matter how much water you drink, you are eventually going to get hungry. So it's just a way to make sure that everything is in balance. Okay. So that is the goal. Make sure that you're hydrated, carry your water with you, make sure you have it when you need it and drink on it throughout the day. That's one thing that you can prep. We always talk about meal prep, but simply having water with you at all times is a fast prep that you can do. You can feel good about it, right? Because we need to build habits that we feel good about. And it's something that's easy to accomplish. So don't think about meal prepping yet. I'm not even going to talk about meal prepping in today's episode because, we just want to get to just a simple thing that we could do. Meal prepping can come later. Let's just start with prepping the water. That is a win. That is something you can celebrate as a success when you are simply able to just grab your water. Okay. So the next thing that you are going to do is you are going to actually create roadblocks for yourself, girls. So when you are trying to change, if we've been eating bad for years, which I did, okay, your girl was a very unhealthy eater, and I had to change my wicked ways, okay? And so what I had to do was literally create roadblocks for myself. That means roadblock number 1, do not buy junk food for your house. That's where most of the eating is going to go down for folks. You wake up, you eat something, middle of the night, you're hungry, you want a midnight snack. If you don't have all the tasty, yummy honey buns and tasty cakes and double stuffed Oreos and all that stuff available in your home, it is not accessible to you. Therefore, you can't eat it, So that is going to help you out a lot. Now, that is something that is going to take you having that desire and saying, you know what, today's today. We are stopping that. I am not going to buy these junk foods. Now, what you can do, though, is once a month, girl, have a treat day for yourself where you do buy yourself, some donuts, a cake, something, because you can't go your whole life without eating cookies, cakes, and pies. Like, that is just not fun, okay? Like, we want to also enjoy our life, but you're gonna have to allocate one day for that, okay? Some people do it weekly. I think, doing it monthly is a little bit better and something towards that I'm trying to work towards. But if you want just to start weekly. And the trick with this one is this is really a change therapy. This is really if you were to come to me in private practice, or, you went to see, a different type of nutritional health coach or anything like that, a personal trainer. This is the kind of stuff they're going to do with you. But you can do it yourself, girl, and save yourself some money, if you just can have the willpower and the determination. When you walk into that grocery store, don't pick it up. Don't put it in there. Now, the real trick to this, though, is when we're talking about that monthly or weekly treat that we're going to give ourselves is do not buy something that is going to remain in your home more than one day. So you're going to buy yourself a single serve treat. So if you decide you want some cake, buy yourself one big old slice of cake, have it and be done. Don't go to the store and buy yourself a big, massive cake and eat off of that for a week, because now you're having unhealthy food every day again. Okay, same. Maybe you want some potato chips. Buy yourself a small bag of potato chips. Now, the potato chip bag is really small, so maybe buy yourself 2 bags of those potato chips so you can really, get your fix. Okay, and then be done with it. Don't buy the massive, extra large, colossal family size bag of potato chips, because those are gonna hang around for multiple days in your home. What I actually think works even better is taking yourself out for your monthly or weekly treat. So, go to, your favorite place. Maybe you like the grocery store cake, or maybe there's a restaurant in your area that makes a really good, sundae or something. Whatever it is, go to the actual place, go to the restaurant, have a nice sit down with yourself in a peace and quiet, and have your dessert. Mine used to be the chocolate molten cake at Chili's. Like, okay, this is my treat day. I will walk up into Chili's by myself, sit down, order me the chocolate molten cake and a glass of water, chomp that bad boy down, knock my water back, and roll out. That's how I used to do it, for real. So if you do little tricks like this, you can really, really, make some good improvement in your health, and pretty quickly too. And you get a little quiet time to yourself and really get to savor that moment of, hey, I know I've been eating good all week or all month. This is my time right now to have my treat. Okay. So remember, that is just a little roadblock and treat that you're going to do for yourself. So think the roadblock is you don't buy it for your home, and then the payoff and the reward is you get to have that treat at the end of the week or the end of the month, and you are going to savor it. Okay. So those are two main things that are really going to help a lot with this. And there's a ton of things that can really, really help with this. But I just want to give you two today. This is definitely a topic that we can talk more about in future episodes, but I really think it's important to just start kind of small. And just to piggyback again, let's just kind of summarize what we talked about today. The main thing you want to do is make sure you are hydrated, because being dehydrated is going to make you want to eat more foods, and you are going to be less inclined to make good choices. There is some research published on obesity.org that you could check out that talks more about hydration and appetite and all those things and cravings. So definitely do that reading, because here at Work It Lady, we like to go out there and do the work. So definitely go ahead and head over to obesity.org and check that out. And then, of course, we also talked about, setting a roadblock for yourself, making it hard, making it difficult for you to access them unhealthy cakes, cookie pies, tater chips, all those things. Don't go through the drive-through, just literally do not do it. Okay. Now, if you're wondering, well, what can I eat? There's lots of episodes here on the podcast that give some good tips on, meal prepping and foods that are nutritious that you can eat, and how you can fastly and quickly get those in. Okay. Well, hey, I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. I really hope that this has encouraged you to practice some mindful eating. And I hope when it is your treat day, girl, you enjoy the fruits of your hard work. Thanks for listening to Work It Lady, and I'll see you next time.